Welcome back to The Lot. Adam Sandler's new animated musical comedy just became the biggest debut for an animated movie on Netflix. Adam voices the class pet who helps kids navigate their last year of elementary school in Leo.
All right, another year, another batch of fifth grade head cases.
Let's just get through it.
I hope everyone's met our class pets, Leonardo and Squirtle.
Adam Sandler voices an elderly lizard in Leo.
Do I look old? Thank you.
I had this idea years ago about just doing almost like a movie like Grease for elementary school and showing what the last year is like and the fears of like, oh my gosh, we're not going to see each other as much as we used to and we have to move on to the real world. And then Robert said maybe it's better to do that idea but through the eyes of a class pet. And the pet starts talking to the kid.
Ow! Mother of Godzilla!
What was that? You just spoke! Mom!
No!
He accidentally ends up talking to a girl and starts giving her advice inadvertently, and then eventually becomes addicted to giving kids advice with all the wisdom he's accrued over 75 years.
What is so special about this reptile?
It's so exciting to get to work with this group. I mean, I'm a huge fan of Adam Sandler, and he is just one of the nicest people in this business.
A lot of our kids were going through elementary school when we first started the project. The topics were all, and what parents go through, what kids go through, it was all fun to talk about.
This is a tough time, but these are the best years, believe me.
If we're gonna apologize, we might as well do it now.
For what? Man, y'all ain't gotta do. Y'all don't wanna do just 'cause he said so.
Let's just go do it now before I get my dignity back.
I love that. Before I get my dignity back. Now to a show for the adults. It follows two high school friends who grew up in Miami and get back together to form a rap group. We're now in the second season of Issa Rae's critically acclaimed comedy on Max, Rap Sheet. And joining us today is Jonica Booth. And she plays the Duke of Miami, just running everything.
Yes.
Are you having the best time?
Absolutely, I'm running stuff.
It's the best, and you're a powerful character. Tell us about your character for folks who haven't seen it, and also what it's like to embody somebody who's so similar to you, not in activity, but as far as being representative of the LGBTQIA community.
Chassie is interesting. You got to check her out. But she comes from a different background. She works. She have girls that work for her. And now she wants to change her life for the better and become a manager. But she's constantly being kicked down this season. You got to watch it. She's just, no one respects Chassie. So I think she's spending the season trying to gain some respect.
And what's it like to work with such incredible women? A women-led show is so important, and especially just having people can see themselves in these characters.
Absolutely. Issa, you know, she leads by example. And to work with women, it just feels good to know that we're not here because you need a certain amount of women on there. We're here because women are respected and we're actually doing something great. And the show itself, it speaks for itself. And I just like that Issa handpicks and make sure there's women in the background, you know, working the camera. So, it feels good to be a part.
Yeah, she's a trailblazer
Absolutely.
in Hollywood. And she is very about, who am I rooting for tonight? Everybody black.
Everybody black. Look.
She's iconic. So what do you see as your role in entertainment, especially as someone who your star is just shining bright? Your career is growing. It's a really special place to be.
Absolutely. Well, what do I see? I don't know. I'm just allowing myself to be and accepting what comes to me and just looking, like I keep saying, I have a great mentor. Issa, watching her, watching how she maneuvered, watching the things that she do, it's like, okay, if I want to do anything, I want to go down her path, you know?
Yeah, it's that authenticity.
Yes, just want to be myself. You don't want to get lost in the sauce and lose who you are. So I want to see myself in movies, a stand-up comedy special. You know, I'm going to talk to my publicist about that.
I love that. And you got your start in reality TV. When you first embarked in television, did you have this goal? I always want to know how people got here.
No, I did not. I graduated college with my BA, and then I was like, okay, now I can do something fun. I got in the system, ended up doing reality TV, and what I do love is that I went from reality to reality, my real reality. A lot of people don't go from the show that I was on to being an actress on a major network, so that's what I'm like. I love that I'm showing that it can be done, you know, so I'm enjoying it.
Well, no hate to the Bad Girls Club, because
No
one of my
hate.
favorite shows is The Villains, which have some of the best people from that, because you guys are actors at the end of the day.
It is our guilty pleasure.
Yes.
But Bad Girls Club, we wasn't acting. We were being ourselves.
I know, but it's because you guys have that it
the
factor.
something to put you there.
I have been to so many casting calls where it's like, next. It's all about having that. And where did that come from? Your family, yourself?
My parents instilled this level of confidence. They told me I can do everything except sing. They was very honest and told me I couldn't sing. They did not even steer me with that. But
Yeah, once they heard, they can't lie, right? There's like no amount of training.
I was like, I can do anything. They said except sing. But as far as my confidence, they put it in me. When I went on Bad Girls Club, I didn't watch it. I think I'm glad I didn't watch it, because had I watched it, I probably wouldn't have went. And they didn't pick me because I was a bad girl. I think they picked me because of my sexuality, to be honest with you.
Well, you added flavor to the show that we hadn't had previous seasons. So that's what's wonderful, is that you landed with somebody who is a mentor and a protector in Issa Rae.
Absolutely. She can't say enough about her.
Well, I'm so glad to meet you. I can't wait to see more. I mean, just go to her social media. You're already living your best life.
Living my best life. And you've been checking me out. I'm watching. I'm going to follow you. Look.
Yes, she is one to watch. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Jonica, for joining us. You too.
Thank you.
Yes, can't wait to have you back. Okay, so new episodes of the hit show are streaming now on Max. And that's a wrap for this episode. Thanks for watching. I'm Suzanne Marquez. See you again next week on The Lot.